Y'all, somebody is out there that's dealing with a divine masculine that is so horribly spiritually violent. This man is infuriated with you, divine, and he is going into the silent treatment. And we all know this is, you know, a narcissist specialty. But whoever this divine is, I'm getting the vibe that she doesn't even really... She's like, I wonder what his problem is. This man is enraged. Like, I'm getting the feeling of spirit of rage in a very serious way. And we're about to figure out now what's going on with this man, spirit. We had some cards fall out, obviously. We're about to read these. Listen, this man shapeshifts. He's not consistent. This is a very moody man. Emotionally, this man is very moody. Okay? He's here, he's there, he's here, he's there. Okay? His perspective is very cloudy. However, this man is actually very spiritual in that he is just kind of a destruction. He brings destruction with him often. Okay? He tends to complete the little evil plots that he lays out. He is a warrior. He is a fighter. This man is very much a warlock. He does not know this about himself. He is not spiritual in that way. He's very arrogant. Okay? He's very arrogant. In fact, let me actually read this card because I can't believe what it says. Arrogant in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. What did I just say? This man is very destructive and he's very arrogant. This man is a piece of work. And this silence, you're not realizing, he has launched, this is the spiritual equivalent of DV. He has launched a full-on spiritual attack against you, divine. He is infuriated. He is infuriated by something you've said or something you've done. And he is out for spiritual blood. He really is, okay? Okay? Right now, look, we see it. Silence. He's in the stillness. Stillness. This is the card, stillness. Stillness. He's silent. He's silent. He's very childish in his nature. He's very childish and even seeking, he's stonewalling you right now. Okay? He is really just dependent on you to, I don't know, be hysterical. This is his form of kind of begging. Begging in a sense. This rage. He's begging you to basically face his karma. Okay? This man did something. Maybe you chastised him about it or you corrected him. And instead of him taking this L, he's letting you take it. Okay, with this, look at this. We pull shapeshifter again. He's letting you take it. Okay, look at this. Projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So he's projecting. Or these cards, spirit is talking. Y'all understand? He's projecting. He's projecting onto you. You've done something to this man that left him totally infuriated. And what you're taking this like, I don't know why he being such a jerk. He's not speaking to me. You're taking it that way. This is a spiritual attack. This is a spiritual attack. Calling this man angry with you would be an understatement. Okay? Calling him angry. He's far past angry. Okay? 3 of Pentacles. He is out here doing everything he can. This man is out here doing everything he can to bury his own emotions. And he's trying to launch evil spirits against you. All right, y'all. So sorry about that. The camera cut off, but you know what? We're going to keep it pushing. So he's sitting up here trying to just water rumors about you. You know, he's doing that type of thing. He's trying to get rumors going. This man is vicious. He's vicious. And he's very much infuriated. He's very much infuriated. And he's in mourning. He's in mourning. He feels like he could not figure you out. Whatever you said to him that offered him this correction, he feels like he was not able to figure you out and it left him exposed. and totally drowning in his emotions. He was exposed, drowning in his emotions, and you became a total mystery to him in that moment. In that moment, you became a total mystery to him. And now he is trying to launch he is not trying to, he is launching a metaphysical attack on you. He is launching a full-on metaphysical attack on you via this silent treatment and all this whole mess that he's doing. Yes, he is holding his attention captive. King of Pentacles energy. He is holding his attention captive from you. And he is watching you from a distance. He's watching you either through a friend of yours that he talks to. You may not even know he talks to this friend, but he like, so what's she over there doing now? Did she mention me? Is she talking about me? What's she saying about me now? Okay, so he may even be talking to a friend of yours, unbeknownst to you. Okay, he is over there kikiing with a friend of yours, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. What is she saying? What's the situation? Okay. And he feels like ultimately you're going to try to crawl out of this hole and get back to him. He feels like he has you in a hole. He has punished you. And you're going to do whatever you have to do to crawl up out of this hole. You're going to get out of this jam with him. And until you act right, he will be withholding his attention. So you need to be, repeat calling him, or you need to do something to let him know it's real. But you have turned your back. From where he sits, it feels like you have forgotten he exists. Your thoughts are behind your back. He doesn't know what you're thinking. He doesn't know. Your thoughts are covered. You have become just like, he can't even access your energy anymore. He's completely lost. What he thought was going to be his moment of victory, and you crawling out of this hole that he thinks he could put you in, like you're not sovereign and immune to his foolishness. Okay? The hole he thought he was going to put you in, you like, what? I don't even know. What? Oh, yeah, he's still upset about, you have moved on. And it is at the point that he realizes that, yeah, oh, for real? Oh, right, okay. You have completely moved on. Like, that's become your attitude. Like, yeah, he's still mad. Oh, well, that's something he got to deal with. You're having that type of tone towards it. This is the moment that we see the tower moment happen for him. He is sitting in the background. He is enraged. He is enraged. He's at a place like he's watching you on social media. And every time he sees you smiling, it's just like, he's over there like, he's hurting inside because you did not respond to the metaphysical attack, the metaphysical violence that he launched against you, the metaphysical ditch that he dug for you. He messed around and fell in himself. Okay, and now he is sitting there. Now he's sitting there. We almost could leave it at that. Now he is sitting there, and he's trying to figure out how to access your dimension because, see, now he's created a wedge and you've created a wall. So now he's walled out of your dimension. He doesn't even know how to get back in. When he was in there with you, whatever you said that offered him this correction just left him his ego, oh my God, that this isn't what he meant to do, but essentially he locked himself out of your world. He wasn't trying to do that, but that's what he did. And now he's trying to figure out how to portal back into the realm that you're in so that he can figure out how to capture your attention again, because he feels like he completely lost your attention, which he did. I mean, it's what happens when you play games. Okay? He's trying to get your attention back, 5 of Wands, so that he could cause some confusion, restrike the match. It's dead now. All of the passion is gone. Everything is gone. It's just like he doesn't know what you're thinking. You never said anything. He never got to gloat. Now he's just sitting over there being silent for silence sake. And he's trying to figure out how to portal back to you, okay, so that he can relight that match. He is really trying to figure this out. What can I do? What can I do? He's trying to figure out what he can say. What can I say? Okay, after this failed metaphysical attack, this man is desperately trying to seek the what can I say? 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 He is desperately trying to seek a what can I say moment. Okay. Currently, he really feels like he's just kind of out in the wilderness. That is where he is, because that's where you left him. That's not where he intended to be, but that's where he was left, because again, the ditch he dug for you, he ended up in himself, spiritually. Okay. And now he's figuring out, he's trying to figure out what to say and what he can do that can potentially influence your thoughts. Period. That's where he is at this point. He's just out there. He's just out in the woods. And he's like, oh, okay, I didn't think it would go like this. This wasn't what I anticipated. Okay? So, let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. First of all, my question is this. What is it that you corrected him about that sent him into this unnecessary fit? Because that's all I got from it. Okay? You withheld from him. You withheld something from him. Something that he wanted. Something that he was actively pursuing. You withheld it. You withheld the fate of the relationship. This man had made a decision about how he wanted y'all's relationship to go at this point. And he was not in control. You withheld. You rerouted the relationship. You rerouted the situation. You looked at what he was offering and you actually walked away. That's how he feel. You turned your nose up at what he was offering. So he says, then I'll take it back. I won't offer you nothing then. Since what I'm offering you ain't good enough, then I won't offer you nothing. And this is the point that you were supposed to start groveling. What he did was very cowardly and sheepish. But this is him and his narcissistic energy. We see King of Wands and King of Pentacles. This is him and his narcissistic energy, feeling that, he's above reproach. And he was going to change, okay, transition, Six of Swords. He was going to change the direction of this relationship. He was just going to repurpose, recenter, whatever you want to call it, this relationship by ignoring you. Four of Cups, silent treatment. By giving you the silent treatment, he was going to put you in your place, basically. Oh, okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Okay, that's where he was coming from. So he stabbed you in the back, basically, launching this metaphysical fit, this violence against you, in order for him to feel like, oh, I'm in control. This is a desperate plea from a very desperate and evil little man who felt like this was what he needed to do in order to be seen as a man by you. Because it looks like being seen as a man by you is something that he doesn't feel happens much. His feelings, we see, I come alive with you. Okay? I come alive with you. But he felt like he had to change it up. He had to change it up because, see, you don't know what you got, girl. Okay? Imaginary connection. Okay? He was imagining that the connection that he had with you was such that he could do something this ignorant and you would actually stand around and wait. You was like, baby, I will get up and walk out and you will never hear from me again. I don't care about this. This is something that he's done to women in the past life, and it worked. It worked. He considers this a love potion. He was breaking you down for you to get you in line so he could get on with his plan. Okay? This is something that he thought he could force. You see this injection needle, baby? He was going to hit you with this poison, with this love poison, and you was going to keep going, but see, he's delusional. Y'all see that? I can fly. This man is delusional. This man is as delusional as it gets. And in actuality, he's very much in love with you. Very much in love with you. But we see cycles of highs and lows. This man can't control you, and he's also emotionally unstable. He's also pretty emotionally unstable, okay? He really is. He really is. He can't always be even accountable for these launches of spiritual violence like we saw. He really wants you to talk to him. Talk to me. He really wants you to talk to him. He's highly upset that you didn't run him down. Like he's a Idris Elba, a Matthew McConaughey or somebody. He really believed that. When she see I'm not speaking to her, and he's left basically with egg on his face at this point, because this is bait that you simply just did not take and did not need. It just kind of for you was like, yeah, well, if you don't want to talk, then guess we won't be talking then. And he's really like, hey, wait, what is she talking about? You have some things you went and started focusing on, some arts, some projects, some things that you're into. You just went and started focusing on that. Okay? You're not afraid to throw him away, vacuum away the fear. You didn't care. You was just like, okay, well, you tapped into your inner goddess. Start having fun, Tanker. Start having fun. Start back getting outside. Even got you a new little love target. Throwing a little tea. You doing some tea or whatever the case may be. He's a turkey to you. Y'all remember that jive turkey? Okay? You see him as a jive turkey. You have retaken control of your life. Unicorn energy because you're a goddess. So you just kind of got in the wind on him. It's really not something that you sat around and even thought long or hard about. While he's sitting there, literally, this is the equivalent of him attacking you in the physical. He's doing it spiritually. He really is angry with you. And he was like, oh, I'm going to tear a head off. And it just fell flat. Like, it literally went absolutely nowhere. So, where does this land? Where does this go in the end? Okay? We see the hermit in the reverse. Again, we see you, you outside. You living your best life. You really not stuck on him. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay? He's losing energy now. He's losing energy now because, well, I mean, he put all that energy out thinking that he was about to control and manipulate you, and it didn't work. You and your Nine of Pentacles energy, you just like flourishing. You might even picked up a new job. Maybe your arts and crafts are bringing you money that you never thought you could earn, doing something you love. And you just taking control, like you taking off like a rocket. There's a lot of momentum in your life around you at this time. There's a whole lot of momentum around you at this time. Trust, okay? Trust. There's a whole lot of momentum around you, and this situation will improve. But this man is a narcissist. We see the girl with snake. This man is a narcissist. I mean, it is what it is, and you kind of just like, oh, well, and just kind of standing in your own energy, really not thinking about him too much one way or the other. You've taken control of everything. Eight of Pentacles, you kind of dropped his energy off. You're no longer calling. You're no longer asking about him. He no longer has access to you. Maybe you blocked him on a few things. Maybe you have thrown out some of the items he had in your home with his name or his scent or his energy on them. Like, he can't even find you in the metaphysical realm. Like, he's not looking at your social media saying, yeah, I can see she talking about me. Like, you are becoming increasingly distant. He can feel it. And he's not happy. At this point, he's thinking of sending you a message because he's like, okay, now what do I do to get her back engaged in this stupid little game that I'm trying to play? And he literally has no idea what to do because he just basically gameplayed himself into a hole. So, yeah, he's considering texting you at this point. He's considering making those plans. Now he actually feels angry and kind of pathetic. You know, like, you just left him sitting over there sobbing in a hole. That is not what he expected. He wasn't seeing that coming. He thought that this was really about to be a really grand display. This man is pitiful. He's so desperate for attention. He is so desperate for attention. He really thought that he was about to launch a major attack and win over you mentally. He thought he was about to play the mind game of all mind games. And he really thought he was going to watch you crack and crumble. He was sure of it. Like, he was about to stand back and watch you crack and crumble. But the energy kind of just went back his way. You know, Two of Pentacles, he launched it at you. It was very unstable. It all ended up kind of blowing back in his face in the end. Okay. This is a love triangle too. Like, there was somebody else in the picture. But he might have... Yeah, this man has a lot of vices. This man is so controlling in his own, whatever this third relationship is, that his family is falling apart. Family's sick of him. Y'all, no one ever calls me. What is going on that everybody is calling me right now while we are trying to get this reading out into the collective? This one must really be about to bless some folks, okay? But this man has just gotten his family to where they sick of him. And it's just a whole vibe, okay? Seven of Pentacles energy. He's to the point now where he's looking back and he kind of regrets how he was cutting up. because now he doesn't know how to get back in. He's evaluating the situation again. We see the Page of Pentacles. He's evaluating the situation again. Still sitting here holding the whole situation in his hands by himself, because you basically just like dropped the mic and kept walking. And now he's just sitting over there like, okay, now what? He's a rat. That's what. Now what on that, Playboy? He's a rat. Okay? He's a rat. And you assessed matters carefully and you discerned wisely. We pulled Twilight. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. That's what you did. You walked off before the light even could touch the flowers. And now he's in the surrendering space. He's going to have to drop his flag because you're gone. He does not have a clue how to access you. 3 of Swords, heartbreak energy. He's dead. He feels like he's dead. And everyone around him is going on laughing and kikiing and partying. You are not the only person who is sick of this man's games that has walked off and left him. Okay? This man is in a position where he is the Joker in all the stories. He acts a fool. He lets off any type of ignorance and abuse that he wants to. He's flamboyant with it. He thinks it's funny. He makes fun of people. He teases people. He enjoys being the asshole at every party. He enjoys being the jester, the fool. He likes to be gross. He likes to shock people. He's mischievous and childish and silly and dumb. He's a bandit, okay? He is just a damn bandit. He's a bandit. He improperly disturbs and bothers people. He thinks it's cute. He thinks it's funny. And he goes around rekindling with people just so that he can do that. He's that type of fool. He's that type of fool. And now everybody is sick of him and they have distanced themselves. Okay? Far away. People have distanced themselves from him. Socially, he is dead. And by March of 2024, we see some things growing in his life. And him receiving forgiveness for his lies and deception. And this helps him to try to be a little more positive and to not be just a damper on everything. He can have some optimism. We see the star. He's not going to be a total asshole. But there are at least 4 people that just will not be coming back. You can rest assured of that. 4 of Swords energy is 4 people that's going to ignore his phone calls to March and on through and beyond, okay? He's looking for receptivity from you at this point. He's hoping that he can reawaken y'all's relationship. And by June of next year, this man is your twin flame, this dirtbag. He's going to really try to take action by June of next year. And all that persecution and inquisition and witch hunt type vibe he was giving you, thinking he was this big authority figure in your life. Y'all see that? Thinking he was this big authority figure in your life. He's going to take a chance and try to give you the keys to his heart. Ain't that nothing? Look at here. Once again, take a chance. Being strategic. So this man is not done. He's about to pursue you at least until June, when it's obvious that you have just kind of looked at him and been like, bro, please, I don't even want to get back involved in that. But he's still about to try to pursue you. He may even try to marry you. He's in despair right now. He's in despair because he knows he played the wrong hand. Y'all saw that hand of cards we pulled? That hand of cards, he knows he played the wrong hand. You're too mature for his foolishness. Okay? Mature woman, literally what we pulled. You're way too mature for his nonsense. Way too mature for his demonic nonsense. And it's trying to steal attention. Really what he was trying to do was steal control of your soul. And you were too organized, too well put together in your mind to even go along with that or feel it. And now he has to deal with the changes. Okay? And in the meantime, 4 of Swords, you have gone completely inactive on this damn fool. As you should have. And every day you focus on what's important in your life. You're surrounded by right people, helpful people. And with time, this man is going to become gradually more and more emotional the more you ignore him and move on with your life. And that is the reason, because of this adversity he set up. Worship the Lord with gladness and come before him with joyful songs. And the Lord turns deserts into pool of water, the dry land into springs of water. You see these Psalms? Worship the Lord with gladness. He's about to try to reverse the whole vibe of what he's done. And he's about to try to turn this dry ass situation into a pool of water. Okay? He's about to try to insert emotional connection back into this situation where he's released all this demonic foolishness. And how does this turn out? We do see y'all speaking again. But this is a karmic relationship. And it's because of him. We see you finding your fulfillment, 9 of Cups energy. And you find your fulfillment in your own home. You may even have a baby coming. Okay? Okay? And your spiritual health is about to improve. Well, that was that Divine Feminine Tarot tea, y'all. Okay? We got through it. We had all types of ailments try to come against this reading, but somebody out there obviously really needed to hear it. Okay? And this little demon, honey, it probably was him out there listening, cutting the cords and stuff, cutting the lines. If y'all know somebody that needs to know that this person that they fooling with is just a little demon that's playing games with them, please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe.